Yep, back out again. This time, don't know, we might have bitten off more than we can chew here, like, but we're gonna go for it anyway. It's hard. I'm out with my mate, my second best mate.
It's the usual.
And we're going up there. Don't know if anybody knows this one, like, that's Rab, and that's the Nab. Rab, Nab, Nab, Rab. Rab, Nab, Nab, Rab. Aye, the Nab. Oh man, look at it. It looks dangerous. But yeah, we already walked 1.5 miles from, spotted a lad in the car park. Hello, forgot to get your name. I'm not good at that, like. I should ask his name, shouldn't I?
Forgot.
So anyway, it's a bit windy. I've got a nice new tent to try out. Maybe this video goes out and I've done the review of the tent. I'm not sure how to work it. So if you're watching this video and there was no tent review, I changed my mind and I'll do the review. Or the weather changed because of forecast of rain through the week, so I might not be able to get it out. And if I can't, I'll put this video up and do the review later. But we're going to try this tent out anyway tonight. It looks lovely. Looks really nice. It's light as a feather as well. Kilogram, 1 kilo, 2-person tent. Really looking forward to trying this out, like. And we'll come to that later. For now, we've got to get our energy levels up.
I never started in the straight away, so well, actually probably did a wee bit further. Probably did 2.5 miles.
Oh, we're going up there, up that way, apparently. That's steep, that. Whew. Done 2.5 miles already. I'm knackered, like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling fit today. I'm feeling a bit knackered. Up there's Lord Pot Hill, where we were last time. And down in that valley, it's called the Bungalow. It's like a holiday cottages. We walked all the way along that road to see where the hell's Hallen Fell. You can see the top of Hallen Fell here. We've walked that far, 2.5 miles out. And we've got, what do you reckon, about half a mile maybe? If that.
Well, maybe half a mile.
Oh, but it's so steep though. I just wondering, there's crags, you know, we're going to get round them crags.
I think the path zigzags a wee bit.
Yeah, we'll see. But we are really fit. So, come through the hole in the wall. We're going to go up there. Oh. But apparently, if we go round, it's worse. So we're just going to go on the most direct route, straight up, like Paula Abdul, straight up. So it's really steep. That bit, the last bit I filmed to here, I think we cried, both of us cried twice. It's like a sheer wall. Look at that, man. We've got to get up there. Oh, aye, steep one this, windy as well now. But you know, we always get up. We always get to the top. That's it. That's the top.
I just shy of here, you can see it.
The wind's found us. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. ENRAN2. Look how it's not moving. It's dead windy up here. And that's a problem with putting this up. It was so windy. It was just getting blown all over the place. So I don't know if I've done it right. I mean, it's up. It's up and it's quite solid. It's quite sturdy. Look, water poles in the ends, giving it a lot of stability. See how the wind's hitting it? It's just deforming that. That wind's hitting that side there. I don't think this pole's in properly. I think I've done this. I'll be setting this up in the garden, mate, when it's not windy. The inside as well, look, it's all blowing about. So I've got a couple of little tweaks to make, but it's up anyway. Oh man, can I breathe? It's nice, man, the material's lovely. And these patches here, look, nice strength points. That's where your walking pole goes up through there, in there, and all the stress points. I've got that. 2 doors, door either side. That pole just slid in there, lovely. 8.75mm DAC pole, very good, and it's got a funny little ball joint. It just clips into there, just pushes in and clicks in. Yeah, but like I say, I'll do a proper look around it in the garden when it's not so wild. But this is a good wind test for it. I'm sure if it's not as windy next time I set it up better. I just threw it up there. But yeah, there's a nice big gap between the fly sheet and the inner as well, so that's a good thing, that. The condensation, if you get any. Vents either end, this opens up. That's got a zip there, so we can open that end. Same on the other side. Oh, yeah. Solid though, isn't it? But yeah, that wind is wild, like. It's about 20 odd mile an hour, isn't it? The gusts were coming in 25 mile an hour. It's just looks alright, considering I don't think I've put it up right. I really don't. I've just put a disclaimer out there saying that's because it was dead windy and it was just flapping all over the place. Trying to set a new tent up in the wind up a mountain is probably not the best idea when you're not familiar with it, but it's up anyway. The ENRAN2 blue label. Lightweight, it is lightweight now. Kilogram, 1 kilo. That. And there's the ENRAN, look to compare. Half the size. Half the size, half the price. Boosh. Right, so you can do some fine tuning and get on the gear in, and then we'll start the silly shenanigans. What a place. We had forecast rain, but look, there's no rain coming, is there? We've dropped down out of the wind because it's blowing a gale up there. We're just going to come down here and chill out for a bit. Look at all these mountains. We've just been naming them all, like Helvellyn, Catsticam, Placefell, over the Angleton Pikes, this Beda Fell, Hallenfell there, Pikawassa is there. Steel Knots, I think it's called, but it's also called Pikawassa. I camped on there, I had me drone on that one. There's like Lord Pot over there. There's all High Street and Kidsley Pike over the back there. And then, right in the very far distance, I think we spotted Scarfell Pike. We've got Dollywagon, St Sunday Crag, Nethermost Pike, Helvellyn, I mentioned that. And then you've got over there Gow Barrow, small one. Then you've got the Melfells, and then Blencathra, and Skiddaws Obscured. Skiddoro Obscuro. And you got Ullswater in the distance. I hope you're having a good camp on Hallenfell. The lad I was talking to in the car park. I think he said he was with his daughters camping. So that's always good. Take the kids out. There's wee Reeb.
Aye.
Wee Rab on the nab.
Like, it's good.
Wee Rab, how's the nab, wee Rab?
The nab's good.
Do you like the nab, wee Rab?
Like it.
Aye.
Look at this now.
I know, it's mental, isn't it?
It's supposed to be raining.
That's not right, is it?
I'm happy.
Something's
I've got it wrong.
Somebody's got the weather wrong. But we are going to just sit here out the wind and chill out with a couple of beers
I
in.
showed them the wee delf.
Aye, it's like this is where the meteorite landed.
It'd be used to be boggy as hell. But
You can imagine
not
it.
had any rain for a couple of weeks, so it's nice and dry.
Yeah. I've got me mouse eating hat on. I've had a couple of people offering to get us a hat, like it was kind of a joke, but I'll take that hat. I'm sure a mouse got it though. What else have I got? Like mouse eating? Picking gloves.
Fingerless gloves.
Right, trumped. People's like, oh, he's got all the best gear, Andy Wardle. Aye.
You dirty tramp, you.
I'm an absolute tramp.
You dirty tramp.
I'm a tramp. I haven't got all the best gear. All my gear is really old, but it lasts, you know. That's why you get good gear, because it lasts forever, man. Well, not quite forever.
Almost.
But I do get the most out of it. And Rob's had this coat, he's had that 11 years.
11 years?
11 years. I think I've had mine about the same, like.
Only comes out on wild camp, so.
Yeah, it still looks bloody brand new. Well, it doesn't, like, it's starting to look its age. But so we do make gear last, because that's what we do. So here we are. Hi, I'm the tall one. Hey, what's happened here? So that's it, we're just going to sit and have a beer. Listen to the music. Just leave you with that. Lovely. Look at that. I even might get a nice sunset. Right, we're just getting the old camping kitchen set up. The old camping kitchen syrup. He's got his trangier. He's going to do the mashed potato, his own steak, and some peppercorn sauce. And I've got, right, really good MSR. What are they called? It's the Wind Pro, is it?
Wind Pro, I think. Huh?
Wind Pro. So good. He bought one. It's the copies.
I've not got it tonight.
No. Anyway, I've got what I've got is a lovely rump steak. Rump. Morrison's own brand. Rump, 31 days matured or something. A nice I've also got, oh man, I've got throw everything on the floor. Blackseen. Everybody loves the bit of Blackseen, don't they?
Why aye.
And also tonight we're treating ourselves to some nice Grimaldians. We're going to do them. Wee Rob loves the Grimaldians.
Cooked whole.
Right, cooked yal. And chucked them with the mashed potato. The lovely, is it Idaho mash?
Idaho mash.
It better be mind.
Nice.
I won't eat any of the mash. I won't. So basically, he did the mash. He did the Idaho mash, and it was gone in a flash. I shouldn't do that. Right, so yeah, we'll come back in various stages of the cookery, because everybody loves to see a steak being cooked with Blackseen and Grimaldians. Everybody loves that. So here we go. Rob's cooking his massive steak. I'm doing my normal person size steak. Chicky beer. Quick chicky beer. It's all just waiting. Don't worry, all this will be gone tomorrow. We're not going to leave any mess. Don't worry about that. There's no fires. We're not setting fire to the trees. He's got a transier there. Proper transier. I've got me bat to keep that off the grass. So yeah, just do them. Get the black scene in and the Grimaldians, and then he's doing the mash.
Do the mash.
He's doing the monster mash. It means the
I'm doing the mash.
You are doing the mash. And a peppercorn sauce. Oh yes. Oh, we're posh like. There's my steak, just resting. I'm going to put that back in the pan because it's cooling down. Like. And there's the black scene and the Grimaldians is in. Getting done. The mash is on. The water's on for the mash and the peppercorn sauces. And also, it's raining. It's raining. Can you believe it? We've got all this set up here, right? Thinking, oh, well, it looks like it's not going to rain. And the rain started. Oh my God. I said God. I did actually say God. But yeah. So wee Rab was right. We should have stayed in the tents.
Aye.
Cooked it in the tents. I took him out of his comfort zone. I do apologise for that.
Because we've like walked about quarter a mile to the tent to get this spot.
It is. It's half a mile down the hill. We're nearly back in the valley, aren't we? But yeah. There's nothing you can do about it, like. You just got to put up with it. So we'll have this. And we'll probably come back in the tent. Because, well, it's basically just me cooking a steak in it. That's our routine. And a refrain. And a refrain.
Things would have carried on like that. I think the hills would have got the better of Andy.
Well, hi. We're a little bit tent bound. Look at me hat, man. We're a little bit tent bound because the rain came, but we got away with it when we were cooking. It sort of started spitting, but it vanished. It stopped. So we sat out and had the food. It was very nice, by the way. Lovely jubbly. Nice bit of mash. So I think we're just about done for the night. I'm just gonna, well, I've got this beer. This one, can you see it? But I'm gonna keep that for last week. Yeah. Keep it for last week. Just want to say about a bit of an apology as well for the videos I've been doing lately. There's been some controversial issues in them videos, I know. I've been a little bit over the top, right? A little bit woo, a little bit wee, a little bit flying close to the sun. So I'm going to try not to be as controversial from now on, right? I'm going to try and give that up, right? So let's just cough. Quite warm. It's inside this tent, nice and warm, like. Hold on, just bear with us. Alright. Bear with. Let's get the cord. Yeah, so I'm going to stop with the controversial topics because, yeah, it's not good, is it? I mean, it's only comedy, like, you know, it's just a joke. And it's just ridiculing the people who are the subject of jokes like that. So yeah, I'm going to stop being controversial. So yeah, the next video I do will be maybe next week. Not sure if I'm going to or not, you know. I probably will, like. I always say I'm not sure I'm going to, but I will. I'm going to do the review of the tent. I'm going to set it up properly in the garden with no wind, no rain. And see if I can get it set up properly and iron out the issues I've got with it. There's not a lot of headroom here. But I seen Novice Wild Camper, Mike, I seen him with the tent. It looked like he had loads of headroom. So I think I'm doing something wrong. I think I've got the poles too wide. You know what I mean? I haven't got that line stretched, which pulls the poles in. So I've got the poles like proper wide out. I haven't set it up properly. I mean, don't give us grief about that. I know it's not set up properly because it was dead windy. I was trying to peg it out and it was just getting ripped out my hands, you know, so I just basically had to throw it up, like. I put the two corners out, and I didn't know which way it was going until I got the pole across. But to the credit of the tent, putting the pole through that sleeve was dead simple. It was great. It glid in. What's glided? What's the past tense of glided? Glade. It glid. Glid. I don't know. Just insert your own whatever. But so I'll do it. I'll set it up properly in the garden, and we'll see how it goes up. Should go up a lot better. But yeah, so it's basically this. We're done. We've had our food, we've had our bit crack, we've had a few beers. It's been a good weekend. Van and car camping last night. And flipping van got broken by wild horses, which was you couldn't make that up actually. The wild horse, I woke up at about 5 o'clock in the morning, the van was rocking like mad. I thought somebody's trying to get in here. And I looked out the window and it was a bloody horse rubbing itself against the driver's side. And when I got up in the morning, the wing mirror was smashed, and there's a good big dent in the door. Bloody horse has done that. I couldn't believe it. And then Rob woke up, and he says, "Did you feel the earthquake last night?" And I started laughing. I'm like, "Earthquake?" Is it earthquake? I says, "Come and have a look at this." I showed him the damage. He's like, "What happened here?" I says, "It was horses, man. It was horses. It wasn't an earthquake." You wee drama queen.
There's a logical explanation, man.
Logical explanation. I was an earthquake. Yeah, good. Anyway, so yeah, we had a good laugh, like. So that's about it, really. So like I said, I'm going to stop with the controversial stuff, and we'll get back to some normal wild camping videos. And remember, I always said I would just review tents, and this is one heck of a tent. Like, it's really good. The material is amazing. It's lovely. You can see the stitching's great, right? The fabric is amazing. The build quality is great. It's brilliant. But it's me, I haven't set it up properly, right? So I'll do that. You'll either see that before this video, where I'm talking now, or you'll see it after. Depends on the weather. Because if it's raining all week, I'll not be able to set it up in the garden. I'll just have to publish this video up and do the proper review later. But this is like it's like a real world test, isn't it? We're out in the wind, we're out in the rain, so it's a good test. But yeah, I've got it. You know, I've got the tent's okay. Like, I mean, there's the vestibule. Vestibule. It's quite big. There is room. You could cook in there. Like, there's me cooking pot. But yeah, we'll sort it out, and we'll come back, and we'll do it right. So for now, it's a very good neat. And we'll see you in the morning. Morning. it's the morning, you know, the next day, tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Look at that, man. It's on a right cock, isn't it? So I think the poles have to go closer together. Remember, I can't do all this when it was blowing a gale. That's why it is. But look how it's taking the wind. Sorry, it hasn't gone out of shape or anything. The wind's changed. It was coming that way last night, now it's coming from that way. It rained, so it hasn't got any leaks. Good. It's put it with a lot of wind, like. But yeah, these poles, that needs to go in a bit. So it's more of an arch. And there's a tie, which you tie in, and that keeps it in shape. But as I say, I couldn't work that out last night. I'll get it up in the garden and see, get it better. But yeah, I'm impressed at how it's taking the wind. It's solid. Solid. So this is the weather. It's never stopped blowing, like the wind's been awful. ENRAN over there. Same, taking the wind well, as you'd expect. Oh, I'm getting back in, it's too cold. This is the porch area. Yeah, see, I've got it, there's a line that comes under the tent, and that pulls the pole in. Same on the other side. I took it off though, because it felt wrong, it just felt too tight. But I think we've worked out it's to make the poles arch a bit more. It's too flat, this. So, inside, look, there's a good gap between there and there. It's just condensation, it has got a bit of condensation. It's because I had the 4-season inner closed. You can opt for a 3-season inner, which I maybe should have done, but never mind. It's nice enough. Right, I'm going to get the kettle on, have a cup of tea, coffee, whatever, in the porch. Vestibule. Just about done now. This is the way this went away, so easy, so easily. Look, and that's it, that's the size of that big massive tent. And that's the pole in there as well. It's light as a feather. It packs away at nothing. And yeah. And I'm just waiting for the comments like, oh, you've set it up wrong, it's not how it should be set up. I know, man. I know. I set it up in a hurry, in a panic. It was up, it was a shelter, that's all we needed at the time. So I will do a video with it set up in the garden. That might be already out, I'm not sure how it's going to work. But yeah, so don't give us grief about setting it up wrong. I know it was wrong. I lost the headroom because I didn't have the arch proper. But you know, that's how you learn. I'm going to end the video here. I'll see you later, bye. Because we've got such a steep climb to go down. We're going to go down the steep bit, just for quickness, like, you know what I mean. But here's where I forgot to mention, Rob had a right disaster with his bag. Sleeping bag ripped, feathers everywhere, nightmare. So he's got a tent full of feathers, like a chicken factory. But anyway, look, there was no trace. I was in a bit of a dip as well, wasn't I? Ugh, what a nightmare. But never mind. It's all a learning curve. I'm sure I'll do better next time. I will use that tent again. It was nice. It was loads of space in it, like, and it's light, man. It fits in my bag. I don't, you know, normally I have it like under the hood, but it's in the bag. It's good. Very good. I think if you put it in a compression bag, you get it the size of a grapefruit, that tent. It's mad. Very, very compact. Anyway, I'm just going to leave you with these views and some words of wisdom. We've got some half-priced cracked ice and miles with carpet tiles, TVs, deep freeze and David Bowie LPs, pool games, gold chains, what's his names, and at a push some Trevor Francis tracksuits from a mush in Shepherd's Bush. And you know who said that, don't you? Well, you know. It was Dolly.